Babylon, a name that echoes through the pages of the Bible, is more than just a city. It represents a symbol of rebellion, pride, and opposition against God. From its inception, Babylon has been a place that stands in contrast to the righteousness that the Lord desires for his people. But what exactly was Babylon, and why does it hold such a significant place in the biblical narrative? To understand Babylon, we need to delve into its origins, its role in biblical history, and what it represents for us today. Babylon's story begins with its founder, Nimrod, who was a mighty hunter before the Lord. He established the kingdom of Babel, later known as Babylon. This city became the heart of human pride and ambition. The people of Babylon sought to build a tower that reached the heavens, not to glorify God, but to make a name for themselves. This act of defiance, known as the Tower of Babel, led to God confusing their language and scattering them across the earth. Babylon, from its very beginning, became a symbol of human pride and rebellion against God. Throughout the Bible, Babylon is often portrayed as a powerful and wealthy empire, yet one that is steeped in idolatry, immorality, and opposition to God. The city was located in the land of Shinar, which is present-day Iraq. Babylon became the capital of a vast empire under kings like Nebuchadnezzar, who is known for his conquests and the grand city he built, including the famous Hanging Gardens. However, despite its grandeur, Babylon was a place where the worship of false gods was rampant and where the people turned away from the Lord. One of the most significant events associated with Babylon is the Babylonian captivity of the Israelites. Around 586 BC, King Nebuchadnezzar conquered Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, and took the Israelites into captivity in Babylon. This event marked a time of great sorrow for the people of God, as they were exiled from their homeland and lived under the rule of a foreign king. However, even in this dark time, God did not abandon his people. The Lord used this period of captivity to teach and refine the Israelites, reminding them of the importance of faithfulness and obedience to him. Babylon also plays a crucial role in prophecy, particularly in the book of Revelation. Here, Babylon is depicted as a great harlot, a symbol of the world system that opposes God and leads people astray. This prophetic Babylon is often seen as representing the corrupt and seductive powers of the world that lure people away from the truth of God. The fall of Babylon in Revelation is portrayed as a moment of great victory for God's people, as it signifies the ultimate triumph of good over evil. But what does Babylon mean for us today? Babylon serves as a warning about the dangers of pride, idolatry, and turning away from God. It represents the world system that is in opposition to the ways of the Lord, a system that is focused on self-glorification, materialism, and immorality. The story of Babylon challenges us to examine our own lives and the world around us, asking whether we are aligning ourselves with the values of Babylon or with the values of the kingdom of God. Babylon also reminds us of God's sovereignty and his ultimate plan for redemption. Despite Babylon's power and influence, it was no match for the Lord. The fall of Babylon shows that no matter how mighty a kingdom may seem, it is temporary and subject to God's authority. This is a powerful reminder that God is in control and his plans will always prevail. So, who is Babylon for? In a sense, Babylon is for anyone who seeks to live in opposition to God's ways. It is for those who choose pride over humility, idolatry over worship of the true God, and self-centeredness over obedience to the Lord. But Babylon is also a cautionary tale for believers, reminding us to stay vigilant and faithful to God, even when the world around us is tempting us to follow a different path.